everyone, happy December and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna and this is where I talk about a lot of my crafting adventures in knitting, cross stitch, quilting, crochet, and a lot of other stuff. I hope everyone has had a good start to their December, and if you're returning, welcome back. I guess I could start with a little bit of a life update. So I'm sorry if I'm all nasally, but I'm sick again. So I was waiting for so long to record this video because I was either a mix of like sick or tired or busy, and I just decided that I just had to record it because if I keep waiting, I'm never going to do it. So unfortunately, I am a little under the weather, so I'm sorry if I'm all like nasally and gross and stuff like that. But that's about it. Work is going really well. The children are going through their usual holiday craziness and excitement in school, and we're also dropping like flies, unfortunately. That's why I'm sick again with like my 11th kindergarten based cold right now. I bet many parents out there understand the feeling of a cold that never goes away. So yeah, we had like 9 children out on Friday. Oh, it's also December 10th today, by the way. So last Friday, or this past Friday, for my class, we had 9 kids out of 24, as crazy as that is. So yeah, a lot of illness going around. I hope everyone is staying as healthy as can be, and if you celebrate any of the upcoming holidays, I hope you are enjoying the season. I have decided not to decorate a Christmas tree this year because, I am going away with my boyfriend to go visit his family in North Carolina, and our cat will completely destroy the Christmas tree while we're gone. And it didn't feel right to just have the Christmas tree up for like a week or two and put all that work into it and then just take it down. So we decided, this year to do a Christmas wreath, and we decorated that, and I posted about it on my Instagram if you're interested, and you can go and check it out. And I think that's about it. So I've actually had all the stuff for this video ready for a long time, but as I've said, I've been sick and busy and tired, and yeah, so I guess I could put another like kind of not little life update, but I was also recently diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease. So if you don't know, it's an autoimmune disorder, which is kind of very bummer news for me right now. I'm trying to figure out what triggers it for myself, but it helps to explain why I've been so tired and exhausted and been having so much belly issues lately that have just been making me very uncomfortable for, I would say, more than a year, over a year now. It took a really long time to get a diagnosis, but I also am not the best person about going to the doctor. So I finally started seeing a general care doctor because I have a knee issue. And if you don't know, I'm a distance runner and I'm a marathoner, and I haven't been able to run consistently for almost a year now. And I think it was finally time to get my knee checked out. I've never had any like knee or sports injury related issues, and this one wasn't one that was just clearing up on its own. So I decided to go to I tried to go the other way and try to get PT without a referral and all that other crazy nonsense, but unless you want to pay a lot of money, you kind of really need a referral for your insurance to pay anything. So I finally saw a doctor, got the referral for that, but with that came blood work and other discoveries that I wasn't expecting. So hopefully I'll get my autoimmune stuff under control. Currently seeking resources for that. So if you have any resources, or you too have Hashimoto's disease, I'd love to hear and pick your brain a little bit. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what kind of triggers some of my GI issues, which so far have been, unfortunately, all the glutens. So I've been trying to go low gluten, gluten-free, and also most, if not all, dairy so far has been one of the bigger triggers, bigger than the gluten actually, which I thought was just lactose intolerance, but it's been way beyond what a lactate or anything can help with. So this gave me a little bit more clarity on that. But other than that, I've been really doing fine. Other than being sick, I've been in good spirits. I've been crafting a lot. I also bought the Steam Deck as a birthday gift to myself. So I've been playing video games a lot. And Austin also got me the new Super Mario RPG remake for the Switch, which I've been playing a lot of because it's one of my favorite games. So I haven't been crafting as much, but yeah, I do have some stuff to show that I've just been waiting a really long time to show you. So I will show some finishes first. So I had 2 finishes recently, and I finished, ta-da! This is the Wizard School by Lunar Fox Stitch. You can find her on Instagram. I don't think she has Etsy anymore. She has her own kind of storefront thing going on. But I just stitched this on one of those pre-stretched wooden thingies that you can get at Michael's. One of those things. And I use DMC floss. And I really, really like it. I think it's super cute. So that was one of my finishes this month. And this is going to my friend Aria. From my Twitch channel. She won this in one of my giveaways. I am trying to get back to streaming. It's just been really hard with my energy levels. My craft room has kind of been all kinds of crazy right now as we've been doing other stuff in my apartment, and so I do really want to start streaming again. Just the day that I picked might not be it anymore. But she won this from my Discord and for my stream channel. So I'll be sending this over to her. And then my other finish was another TCG card. This one I got from Birdie Stitching, not one that I made myself this time. So this is the Venusaur. Again, on another one of those pre-stretched Ida things from Michael's. So I really, really like this one. Ta-da! 2 finishes. So they look really great. And this Venusaur one is for my boyfriend. So there they are. They're so cute. So 2 finishes. I'm so excited. Oh wait! Oh no, it is just 2 finishes. No new start. No new start. I do have another finish, but it'll be in my next video. I'm trying to, again, keep them spaced out. So there are my 2 finishes that I wanted to share. Which now I can display one and get one sent out. So this project bag that it's in that I got from my friend Boo Boo Kitty, Candace, I can free it up. Which I really, really like that one. And then for some regular, oh, I guess I could show a new start and then we'll go into regular whips. So every year I make my boyfriend another pair of socks. Sometimes he gets 2, but at least this year he's getting at least 1 so far. And I am making him the Thix Giving ribbed sock because the yarn he picked ended up being a DK weight. So this pattern you can hold 2 strands of the fingering weight together, but because he picked a DK weight, which works out just fine because that's what the 2 strands end up being. I'm trying to find, oh, the yarn. Here it goes. It's from Bumblebee Acres, which I really, really love them. They're so great. You should follow them and buy some of their yarn. And this is Lorna Doone in their Squishy DK. It is such a beautiful green. It's not really showing true to color there. So he really wanted this yarn ball. So, and this is by, I don't know if the pattern creator came out on this, but you could find it on Ravelry, the Thanksgiving socks. And I've already finished 1 sock, so it's not quite a new start. Oh, and so I decided to do a different color heel and toe so that I would have enough of the green for him because he's like 6'5", 6'6", or whatever, so he has super giant foot, so he needs more sock. In order to have enough, so I actually had to frog all the way back and restart. I think I did, yeah, because I wasn't going to have enough of the green. So I decided to do some of this Patton's Croy for the heel, the cuff, and the toe. And I'm holding 2 of those strands together. So this is the yarn. And so far I have 1 whole sock done. So it's a pretty big sock. He really likes these. They're really thick, they're really warm. The Patton's Croy is also nice and thick, so the parts that he wears down the fastest will kind of feel kind of more reinforced, like the toe and especially in the heel. And just that green and the ribbing is really, really pretty. So that's my new start sock for my boyfriend. And I've cast on the second sock to try to avoid the second sock syndrome. So second sock is going. I haven't re-picked up my own toe-up sock yet because that I showed a few videos ago, because I haven't weighed the yarn ball to see if I'll have enough, and I haven't tried it on, and I'm trying to like get over discovering that I was using the wrong yarn weight for it, or that I wouldn't have enough. I think it was it came up as a worsted, but it was supposed to be DK, so I might not have enough. But then again, I don't have super big feet, so I have to see. Because it's toe up, I can really adjust it a lot. Sorry. So that was my new start. And so now for my whip. So this piece was my BAP rotation, the Epic Pokemon piece by Lord Libidin. I am super close to finishing, but I am so burnt out. So I am currently on this very, very, very last row here. So this is the last part in my rotation for it. So you won't see it again for a while, but I should have a finish next year for sure. And this is what it's looking like. So it's looking really, really good. I'm just tired. It's on a 25 count even weave, and I'm doing 2 over 1 10 stitch. Can't talk anymore. So again, I'm at the bottom over here. And I'm still filling in some of the white over on that other side too. But it's not so bad. So it does move along fast, but I definitely will not pick this fabric again for the Gen 2. I'm so anxious to start the Gen 2. I want to start it like right now, but I really want to be done with this one first. I'm definitely going to do it on 25 count, 2 over 1 again, but I'm not going to do it on that kind of even weave. That's like that one you get from Michael's or whatever. And I really don't like it. And then my last whip that I'll share with you. And then, do I have some reading? I do have some reading I can share. So I'll grab my book. But my last whip is this cute little hedgehog biscornu from Tiny Modernist. And I'm doing it in the called for DMC, and I'm just using a scrap piece of 14 count white Aida that I have here, and I'm hoping for this to be maybe a retreat gift of some kind, and that's where I am. So I got like one whole entire hedgehog down, so dang cute, and the cactuses are really cute, and I think for this one I'll just do the back stitching when I'm all done. So love it, and I should be able to fit both on here because I did another biscornu with a scrap piece of this size and it fit just fine. It's a tight fit, but it works out. Alright, and then for my reading, I did have a book finish, so I'll go and grab it really quick and be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my book finish. I finished The Hidden Life of Trees, and the author is Peter Wallenben. This was kind of really fascinating. I mainly picked it up because this year and last year, me and my co-teacher in our kindergarten class have really been focusing a lot on children and trees and nature and how important it is for children and for us to reconnect with nature and our natural world. And if you don't know, I live in New York City, so, you know, I don't necessarily have like a forest I can go to. But I've just been thinking about like how magical trees are, and sometimes when we take our students out for a community or neighborhood walk, they're just so drawn to trees. They go over to them, they hug them, they talk to them. We talk about there being gnomes and fairies in our classroom, and it's just so magical. And to see the kids kind of really find wonder in trees and to understand that they're alive, and it's just this whole big thing that I really feel like humans need to like reconnect kind of with nature. Like, don't necessarily have to be a tree hugger, but understand that like they're really fascinating kind of organisms out there. So this was such an interesting read, and it's not so sciencey that it kind of goes over your head or whatever. Like, it doesn't have so much of that in it, which is really nice, because some books could really be a little bit too like overwhelming with some of the jargon and stuff. So this is like really, really kind of like a nice middle. And it had me even just looking up at the trees on my walk to work, especially when all the leaves had fallen, and realizing so much about what he talks about in this book is true, because you can like literally see it with your eyes and see how the trees grow and develop around you on your streets. Even if you're not in a forest, like the trees still do what they do. So really, really cool. It was an interesting read. It's not a super old book either. Let me see. So it still felt pretty relevant. Yeah, 2015. So not bad. Definitely interesting. I would give it a little bit of a read. Even if you don't read the entire thing, I would say the first half of the book is really fascinating in terms of all the tree knowledge and information. Definitely very, very cool, and will change the next time you go out and look at a tree, or a group of trees for that matter, or when you go out into like the forest. Like I can't wait to go like out to New Hampshire this summer, or on a long drive and pass by forest and really think about what I'm seeing as I'm walking out there in relation to this book. But that's about it. My reading has been really slow, but I also realized that I'm reading some really dense books right now. So even on my Kindle, if it says like whatever 700 and something pages and I'm reading for like a half hour, the pages are so long and dense that I am only reading like 10 pages because it's just a lot. So unfortunately, like the 4 books or 5 books I'm reading right now are just very, very dense books, so they feel like I'm not getting much reading done in the past 3 months, but hopefully I'll have a lot of them read in the beginning of next year. And that's about it. I hope everyone continues to enjoy December. I'm not quite sure if I'll make another video before then. I do have some more finishes that I want to share, but I might just record little clips of them because they're going to be gifts, and I might not be able to do a whole video before I gift them away. So I hope everyone remains happy and healthy and enjoys December. And if I'm not back before the holidays come, I hope everyone enjoys their holidays if you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, hopefully enjoying the coming back of the light. That's what my co-teacher celebrates, is the light that comes back, because it's such a dark season right now, and there are less hours of daylight, and soon the days will start getting longer again, and that is what she celebrates. So everyone stay happy, healthy, and happy stitching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!